We're currently working in supporting the legislation that's currently down in Trenton that was introduced in the Assembly and the Senate. We are hoping that this can move through the legislature and ultimately go to the governor's desk to sign and pass so that we can actually have driver's licenses for undocumented immigrants in New Jersey. That would be the ultimate goal. But we are also very aware of the fact that our cities need a voice and need to show their support for this as well, because the members of their cities need to hear that their elected officials are behind them on this too.
Jersey City becomes the 8th city of New Jersey to support a resolution that urges New Jersey state lawmakers to enact a legislation permitting undocumented residents to obtain driver's licenses issued by Motor Vehicle Commission. It was a unanimous 8-0 vote by Jersey City Council.
For the viewing public, this is a resolution urging the state legislature to pass legislation that will expand the opportunity for undocumented immigrants and others to be able to have access to driver's licenses. Right now, throughout the country, there's a national debate about immigration reform, and unfortunately, in Washington, D.C., they can't figure it out and can't get it right, despite President Obama's best efforts there. And this probably won't get resolved until 2016. In the interim, in Jersey City, we don't want to stand back in the state of New Jersey. Jersey City is over 40% immigrant population. This is a city founded on immigrants and built on immigrants in the shadow of the Statue of Liberty. And the opportunity for people to be able to have access to a driver's license opens the doors, not just to being out of the shadows, but also just having a quality of life as an American citizen, as any other American citizen would have, that would allow them to be productive members of our community in essence. So, with that being said, I'm wholeheartedly in support. You have my support as you go to Trenton and as you lobby our legislators to continue to sponsor this and hopefully to pass this and enact this legislation. I vote aye.
Jersey City is the largest immigrant city in the state with 40% immigrants. So this is actually a huge deal. We are hoping to see more of these resolutions passing across the state. This is the 8th city to do so. So we're starting to see a lot of municipalities stand behind the residents of their cities and showing the support for a licenses for all. All members that live in New Jersey, regardless of immigration status, are residents of New Jersey, and many of the undocumented population pay taxes. Because you don't necessarily need a social security number to do so. And so those are also people that are contributing to the state that also deserve to be represented, which is what we're asking from our legislators.
Hudson County View, the eye of the community.